AEW has been on a collision course recently with poor ratings. It continues this week, but at least they're up. And they're up big time from what they were last week. But last week was awful. So is it really up? Or is it just the norm? Is it just the norm? Damn it. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. We are here for your AEW Collision ratings breakdown. This show just needs to go in the bin. There is no two ways around it, man. AEW needs life breathed into it, man. We didn't even review this show because, of course, we read the spoilers. And if we read the spoilers, right, of a show, you can bet your bottom dollar that I am not in any hell, shape, or form going to then read, right, or watch the actual show. Right? It's quite that simple. The actual show sucks. I mean, honestly, I can't even remember the last time I watched a collision. We definitely have watched a few collisions this year, don't get me wrong, like where I've sat up and it's like, fuck it, put it on the background and get that over and done with. But when it's taped, I'm not going to do that when it's spoiled. So, yeah, the the numbers are in. And it's 346 viewers. 346 viewers. 346k viewers. 346,000 viewers. This is up quite a bit from the previous week's show on, obviously, there was a 2-week skip because of the pay-per-view. So 2 weeks ago it did at 269 viewers. So we're up with 77,000 viewers, which is obviously quite a lot. But at the same time, like, I mean, it just highlights how poor the previous weeks was, which obviously wasn't the previous weeks because there was no collision. It was 2 weeks ago, sort of thing, damn it. But yeah, not exactly Fandabby Dozy. The numbers are back up, but you know, Collision was doing decent numbers with CM Punk. I mean, still not good numbers, but ever since CM Punk has left AEW, these numbers, man, they're pathetic. But Ricochet, moving into the clips, recently confirmed that Samantha Irvin wouldn't be on her way to AEW. Him battling with former rival AR Fox did 123,000 viewers. So what do we make of that? Not a lot. I mean, it's one of the higher viewed clips on the shows, but we can't really be overly surprised about that. I mean, like Ricochet, right? Having a match with AR Fox is less than 100,000 viewers behind the Cody Rhodes clip on SmackDown. So when you put it into perspective, like, I mean, Ricochet on the Jobber brand, who's a jobber himself, isn't exactly delivering the worst numbers in the world, is he? Could Chris Statlander handle the off-kilter Harley Cameron? 48,000 viewers. Two former ROH World TV champions collide. Kyle Fletcher against Atlantis Jr. This has got 55,000 viewers. Then, can the Outrunners winning streak survive a battle with LFI? I have got no idea what LFI even is, but I got 50,000 viewers. And again, these guys might be over in arenas, they might get big pops and get cheered, but their clips, their views, no one cares about them. They need a bit of exposure, mainstream exposure. They're not going to get that. Like, say you want, like, see when Joe Henry came in the WWE, he was whipping in big numbers, and he's doing the same in TNA. Should have struck while the iron is hot, but I don't know. They've massively dropped the ball with Joe Henry. Then the highest clip for Collision, which is Top Flight and Andretti meet the buzzsaw of the AEW World Trios Champions, the BCC. So 137,000 viewers. I mean, it's nothing to write home about. 137,000 viewers, absolutely not. Now, I'm not going to go through all the ratings for Battle of the Belts, but Okada versus Kyle O'Reilly for the AEW Continental title did 74,000 viewers. Yeah, because because Okada's that good. Dave Meltzer, Cody Rhodes, right? I keep on saying Cody Rhodes. Okada, Dave Meltzer can give him fucking 1,000,000 matches, man. Doesn't change the fact the guy can't draw a fucking dime. Then we had a trios action, private party, square off with the premier athletes. This has got 27,000 viewers. So again, I mean, 27,000 viewers, man. That is deady numbers. Deady numbers. Then Orange Cassidy with one of the quickest victories in AEW history. 48,000 viewers. Then Penelope Ford returning, attacking Jamie Hayter, 57,000 viewers. Then what's next for the House of Black? dead. A measly 49,000 viewers. These ratings are pathetic, especially that private party one. That OKADA one. I mean, that is pathetic, man. That is tragic.